So Anna, you've only just literally opened them this minute. How did it feel? Because you must have been, you'll have had days of being really apprehensive.
Oh yeah. So I actually got a phone call from the teacher who organised this. I hadn't got my letter yet, saying that I have to go down to the school today. And then my mum chased down the postman that was on our street to get my letter. And then I was straight in the car. So it's very fresh, but it's been very...
It's what you've worked for well, right through your school years, but especially this year. You must have did you put in a lot of work?
Yeah, I had a lot of absences this year as well, so it was a lot of work and a lot of stress, but did my best, made some sacrifices with holidays and stuff, and very proud of myself.
It's been a tough year, or tough 3 years maybe for your age group. You've been through having not having exams in your 4th year, is that right?
Yeah.
And so exams in a way were quite new for you. The whole discipline of it, was that difficult?
Yeah, it felt very tense when it was my first one, which was quite early on, and it was very strange. It was just kind of crazy having to sit down for 3 hours.
Yes.
I've never experienced doing it.
So tell me, you sat 5 hires, and could you go through your results again for me? They're all A's.
Yeah, I got an A in English, Geography, Human Biology, Maths and Physics.
Right, and you've got a good mix there of sort of sciences and more sort of artsy subjects. So what would you like to do with that now?
I'd love to go to university next year and study something in the biology realm, conservation, ecology, or zoology.
Yes. So you needed your sciences obviously for that, and they're really important to get good marks in them as well.
I'm doing higher chemistry this year as well.
Yeah. And you mentioned that St Andrews is a wee bit special if you can get into St Andrews for family reasons.
Yeah, my granny went there in the 60s. So.
What was your granny's name?
Christine.
Is she still with you?
Yeah.
So she'll be encouraging you.
Yeah, I went to St Andrews with her last year and walked around, and it was very nostalgic for her. And it's a really, really lovely time.
Yeah, good. And how nervous were you? How confident were you? I should say, rather than nervous.
Well, I got 5 A's in my prelims, which I was very surprised by. I didn't expect it at all. And I had a couple shaky exams with my, a few months ago. So I wasn't very sure, and then I tried to keep my mind off it as much as possible because you just have to wait. But it's pretty unbelievable still. It's getting 5 A's.
And you're in your 5th year, so are you going to go straight 5th year?
I'm now in 6th year in August.
6th year. Are you going to take a 6th year, or are you going to go?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 advanced hires in one.
Good stuff.
Yeah, still in school.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I did ask you there briefly about the difficulties it's been for through COVID, but you mentioned about absences and things. Was that COVID related or?
No,
I don't need to go into that. But how difficult has it been for your sort of age group? You've got nothing to compare it to, I suppose.
Yeah, that is right.
But what sort of things did you experience that made it more difficult? Just teachers off? Did you have missed work at all and things like that?
Yeah, it was just lots of skimming through national stuff that we really didn't get enough time to get into, and it was quite isolating being away from everybody for so long. And then hire is quite a tough year, so just being thrown into that was quite crazy because we just never had anything to.
Yeah. But tell me what subjects you sat and how did you get on?
So I was doing 3 national 5s and 2 hires. So the hires were a year early, so that was a higher Maths and English and national 5 drama, geography and biology.
Okay, yeah.
So it was all A's for all of them.
Brilliant.
So thank God.
Superb. And had you got A's in your prelims, and what were you hoping? You're obviously hoping for all A's, but
I was hoping for all A's, and I was getting A's in my prelims. The one exception being Maths, which is a bit of a worry. So most of my time leading up to the exams was spent doing math study, and I got an A in it now, so it paid off.
So it was a hard work paid off in the subject you found the most difficult, really. Yeah. Okay, so. You've only just got your results. What was your feeling when you actually saw them?
Thank God I never have to do maths again.
Yes.
Well, my maths teacher may kill me if I don't take advanced higher maths, but occupational hazard.
Yes. So you think you're pretty sure that you will stay in school for another year?
Yes, I plan on staying in school to get advanced hires.
Yeah. What do you hope to do, or are you still weighing up what your future holds?
Even considering it, maybe in genetics, also enlisting as an officer in the RAF.
Yeah. So
Opposite ends of the spectrum. But
yeah, so very different jobs, but the main thing for you is that you've paved the way to keep your options
Yes,
open, haven't you?
my options are-
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me, it's been a tough time. It's been a tough few years for school kids in general. For you coming into your exams, it's been particularly tough. How have you found it in terms of COVID and the disruptions that everyone has faced?
Not too bad. I find working from home's fine. Even before COVID, I was still doing some home learning stuff.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to.
Yeah. So
Not too bad for me.
It suited you.
Yes.
Was it the same for your friends? Or did some of them?
No, I think some of them found it quite difficult. Others weren't too bad, but
Yeah.